time to elevate your mind with SJC. Let's take a journey to new possibilities. Open up your mind to things you cannot see. It's time to elevate your mind. It's time to elevate your mind with SJC.
Welcome to Elevate by SJC. It's a new year. We are finally back. What's up, Tony?
What's up? I'm glad to be back.
Good. Smile. We're back, guys. Got my Alabama jersey on. As you guys can see, we're now in the same studio. God has been good to us. We got donated a camera, so we good. Ready to kick this off. We have a special guest ready to start off Elevate by SJC for the new year. I hope he's ready. You know, he be filming all the time, so I'm glad that Mr. Sean Freeman was able to stop by. I'm about to bring him on the camera now. What's up, Mr. Freeman?
Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up, Elevate?
Man? What's up, Elevate, baby?
Okay, you got the Alabama gear on.
Yeah, you know, Roll Tide. I'm not sure if you're a Roll Tide fan, but I'm gonna spoke my gear on this episode. You know what I'm saying?
I roll with whichever team from Alabama is winning that season, bro.
Oh, Lord. You one of them.
Yeah, man.
What's up with you, man? We appreciate you coming on the episode, being a part of Elevate. What's been up with you?
Bro, I have been steady at it, trying to be in my bag professionally, you know what I mean, spiritually, all that good stuff, bro. Just knocking down some auditions, man. Signed with an agency.
Oh, that's what's up.
All that good stuff, bro. Yeah.
That's what's up. Well, like I said, we're glad that you're part of the Elevate by SJC, the first guest for the 2021 season. So we appreciate you. But we most definitely get started because we know
that's pressure, man. That's pressure, bro.
Hey, man, you know, hey, you got it, though, man. You know, you that dude. You got it. I promise you.
Look, he's setting the precedent for how the rest of the year is going to be. So
let's go.
If you don't, they got to chase you down.
Let's go.
But look, you know, we got a little money, right?
Ooh.
So now I don't have to do any kind of voiceover. Look, we're going to play. We're going to start our segment off right. So we're going to be right back and, start Exit 30 segment.
30 segment brought to you by Hawt Wicks and Scents. Looking for a way to add a touch of luxury to your day? Shop Hawt Wicks and Scents for uplifting nostalgic fragrances that are sure to please your senses. Always remember to stay hot. Come visit us at www.hotwicsandscents.com.
Okay, thank you, Sherry. I love that voice.
I'm about to look it up right now.
Oh, good. Go get them channels. But no, so with the Exit 30 segment, it's something I learned. It's called The Message that I'm going to start doing in 2021. Sometimes we'll switch it up, but Tony taught me something. Growth requires silence.
Yeah.
Everybody's growth is not your growth. You know. Yeah. Mr. Sean Freeman, Tony, or me, you know, our growth has different paths. We've taken different paths in life. So never judge someone by the path they have taken and how long it takes to get there. Sometimes when you're seeing someone grow, you have to make sure that you sit back, pray for them, relax, because sometimes, well, all the time, growth requires silence.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Mr. Freeman?
I like that. I think that's fair. I think it's a valid statement. I think it's for real. I can vouch on my personal side. A lot of times I've had to move in silence, as you guys probably have too, you know. And that's even from friends and family, man. You just gotta stay focused, man. Zone out and do your thing, bro. So you gotta understand. Gotta respect it.
Yeah, cause we stopped filming for like maybe a month or two. When you gonna come out with an episode? When you gonna do it? Look, we got real life going on. You see what I'm saying? Look, we got write show notes, website. You know, website launched February the 1st. So Elevate by February the 1st. They launched.
Yo, your mom, she posted that on Facebook, I think she
February the
1st. she posted.
Hey guys, it already launched. I was trying to hold out because we pre-record. So, but no, it's good. It launched. Your mom, yeah. But no, for real, I appreciate everyone. The website has launched. As you know, Mr. Sean Freeman, he burst the bubble. But ElevateBySJC.com, it has launched all your Elevate gear. Yeah. We don't have no gear on today. How we gonna have a website with none of our gear?
Sorry, it's in the upcoming episode.
Yeah, and
It's
upcoming
heavy
episodes,
yeah.
And
we'll
look,
have baby
this
gear on.
lady, the boss lady, has on the most important gear. She got on the engagement ring. So hey,
This is true.
Oh, okay. This
This
what's
is true.
up.
This is
Okay.
true.
Engaged. Okay.
So
That's a
don't-
lucky fella.
It is lucky fella. Oh my God, the best decision. I told you. I keep telling you this over and over. Best decision you ever made.
Is it? It is. It's the best decision ever. I love you, baby.
You better be glad I got a good sense of humor.
But now the website is open, so go see it. ElevateBySJC.com. We're finally open. But like you said, you know, I was growing during that period, right? Website, trying to get the studio fixed, you know, new cameras, you know, new soundboard, you know, all that new lighting. So sometimes, look, let me grow and you be silent. You see what I'm saying?
Ooh,
So
say this for yourself,
let me
man.
be grow. Let me grow
yeah.
while you be silent.
Hey.
What you think, Tony?
Let me grow while you be silent.
I have.
I know
You gave me some good feedback, though. What was the feedback you gave me? You said, don't tell me what to do. Just give me advice or give me feedback. You know?
I'll leave it for.
What was the situation?
It don't even matter. I'm gonna give it.
Oh, okay. We're gonna talk about that during the.
I was about to say, do I need to step aside real quick?
No. It's gonna be good. No, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good with the say it with your chest segment. But anyway,
Okay.
This is about Mr. Sean Freeman. So what's been up, man? Like, how did you
tell people about who Sean Freeman is? So I know you're Sean now. I know we talked about it before. So
this Negro from Dothan, his name is Derek. Well, yeah, who is Sean Freeman? Talk to us,
man. I don't even know how to come into that question, bro. Anytime someone's asked me that the past, like 8-9 months, it sounds so formal and rehearsed. Well, you know, Sean Freeman is nah, bro. Sean, literally, that's my middle name. My legal name is Derek LaShawn Kennedy. So I kept my middle name and I adopted the surname Freeman for more obvious professional, social, more spiritual than anything reasons, bro. That's kind of the name. That's like the message into the world. That's kind of what I want to be synonymous with, like freedom, being a free man, getting all out of life that you have, you know, all that kind of good stuff.
All right, Pastor.
Yeah, bro. No, I mean, it's real, man. It's real. So, yeah, when I made up my mind to really do the acting thing, make that my career, I said, I got to go with a name that suits me, bro. And I just got to rock with it. So that's who Sean Freeman is, bro.
All right, cool. We like it.
I love that last name. I mean, like, you know, your story behind it.
You don't love Crawford?
I'm talking about behind his last name.
No, I love that saying though. Not gonna come up with something. Why is my last name Crawford?
Crawford.
I want to eat
Daddy was a Crawford.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
hey, hold on. What's my
daddy name was a Crawford? You could be a Crawford.
Exactly.
I'll find something with my last name. I want to be like Mr. Sean, Mr. Freeman, a free man. I'll find something.
Crawford, man.
But no, for real, like I said, you know, you've been an actor, man. That's tough for me because, like, do you have to be like, do you find yourself switching like who you are as a regular person versus when you go on screen, or?
Man, the fact that I have twist in my hair right now is, and I know the missus, she may not understand, but this is even new for me. You know, 5 years ago, I would have never had these, bro. So I'm always. What'd you say?
Skint fade.
Straight up, bro. Yeah, waves and shit. So I'm always kind of open to being more versatile, but not just for like some professional game. Like I want to do everything the industry requires to be like a success and then lose myself in the mix. I'm not interested in that. But I do want to showcase like different sides because I think it's necessary. So in that regard, yeah, man, I do find myself taking home some of the different stories and portrayals that I do, but only those that I think really kind of resonate and I can relate to. You know, I ain't really gonna like get lost in the sauce. That ain't me.
What's your favorite role that you have played?
Ooh-wee. I feel like people who are gonna watch this, they all gonna be wanting me to say, which means the role we did together. So yes, all of my roles have been the favorite. All of my roles have all been my favorite. But the one I had the most fun with was really kind of stamped me like, okay, hey, this is gonna happen and this is really real. Was last February, almost a year to the date. Almost a year to the day. It was like February 2nd or 3rd, 2020. One of Spike Lee's people helped do the composing for a short film I did in Atlanta, and David E. Talbert, who produced and directed Jingle Jangle. Shout out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He so basically, he executive produced the film, and at the last minute, bro, like 3 days prior to production, one of the lead characters had to do something. That ain't my business. I just know he couldn't make it, and they auditioned somebody on the spot. I came to Atlanta the next day, got the role rehearsed, man. So we shot that last year, bro. So that was like, I had a driver. It was hair and makeup. It was wardrobe.
It was real. Like,
okay,
I've made it already.
This ain't gonna be on the big screen, but bro, like this is what I'm working for, bro. So that was the best experience I've had so far. Yeah.
I got a question. Like, it's crazy. I'm gonna try to find the video, but actually I found it. I'm gonna try to see if I can play it.
Oh Lord, what is it?
Let me try to play it, and then we're gonna talk about it.
Okay.
Let's see if it plays.
Woo!
Can y'all hear it?
I'm gonna have to turn it up a little bit.
Be seen.
Here we go.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
are you there?
Get up against the wall. What I got to do, okay? Say another word, I'm gonna put a hole in your head.
Bob, what did you do?
Let me go back. It messed up.
Bob, what did you do?
I'm tired of not being heard.
I'm like all in.
The other side. Oh, it played. That's good. Look, how was it? Hey, I watched it, man. That was a dope film. When my dad came on there, if no one knows, Derek acted with my father on this short film that was filmed in Dothan. It was a dope film. When I saw him on screen, I was like, bruh, that's my daddy talking to me.
Hey,
how was it?
He had a real life experience with that, bro. Like you
Bruh,
taught him that.
He had
You
that.
prepared him for that.
Look, he had that sagging what's that, wife beater? I said, come on, bro. I ain't that wife beater.
He was playing the role, okay?
Hey, it was dingy. I'm like, come on, Pops. I thought you made it. But how was it acting with him though, man?
Man, Mr. Sam, you know, I gotta do a shameless plug on your behalf. The first black fire chief in the city of Dothan, Alabama. It was an honor to share the screen with him, and I was the main character, and I was, nervous to work with him. He came to set, and I could tell that he had some dealings with acting before, because he was like on the book. We rehearsed over the house, and like he came to set, and he was killing it, bro. So he intimidated me a little bit.
Look, he healed you. I said, damn, that was me when I was growing up. Shout out to my pops, man. Hopefully I get him on the podcast one day. But I think he's acting like in commercials and things of that sort. So, he has a past in acting. But yeah, he's kind of aggressive in that film. I said, dang, I gotta check on Derek.
Yeah, bro, like the way he was cursing and stuff, I was like, I know that's in the script, but it doesn't fit the person that I know you as, man.
He was a professional cusser too, wasn't he? He was like a professional cusser.
Nigga, you in my house, nigga.
I was like, ooh, dang, Pop. But no, shout out to the film, man. It made Amazon Prime, so it's dope. You guys go see it, please. It's on Amazon Prime. It's The Other Side short film. I'm going to place the link in the show notes for Elevate by SJC so you guys can check it out. But yeah, man, you very dope, very talented. I remember you used to come to the crib when we were little. I'm sorry, young, not little. You go into Troy University. I know it used to be called Troy State. I don't know what it's called now. But you grown as a young man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it.
I'm sorry, adult. I'm sorry.
thank you, big brother Sam Crawford. I appreciate it.
But what is it like in the day in the life of an actor? Like, are you like full-time acting, or you have a 9 to 5?
Here's the thing. I don't know of an actor who does not have I don't even want to say a 9 to 5. They got a side hustle for sure. More streams of income beyond just acting, because even Denzel Washington might get 2 roles a year. The other 10 months he's off, doing something else. So yeah, for those in my position, people who are not, beginners, but they still haven't like made blockbusters, most everybody has a job. So, I work in hospitality, or I substitute teach over here, or, get a check hosting some event on the side. very entrepreneurial and freelance work. I'll put it that way. Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, man. But not in a typical day, bro, you might get your work schedule like in a traditional sense, like your job. And you'll realize you got an audition in 2 days, and then you got to go film it. Then you booked it by Thursday. Now you got to take off. So you got to be extremely flexible. You got to be extremely flexible, man.
Has it been different as far as like acting gigs since COVID hit, or has it improved? I know I had read something probably a couple months ago where when Tyler Perry had brought people back, I think they were filming what's the film? The Oval and Sisters. They all were like in trailers lined up and they couldn't leave the premises. And every day before they got on the premises to film, they would take a COVID test. So they were like on like lockdown for maybe, I want to say 2 to 3 weeks to film like 10 episodes. So how has it been as far as during COVID? Like, are you getting jobs or are they very strict on COVID protocols?
Here's the crazy part. Everybody would think that stuff is slowing down. Hollywood is very careless. I booked more jobs last year with COVID. I've had more kissing scenes with COVID than
really?
Yeah. I had 2 different kissing scenes with 2 different chicks, 2 different projects last year. And in my experience, and the experience of a lot of my homies who are in Cali and New York, productions, unless it's been like Marvel, but I mean like BT, Lifetime, Stars, things that are more like series based, they're kind of getting around it. But like major feature films, they're kind of is taking a toll on that work.
Cool. Yeah, because I know that it's a couple of films that played. I know Denzel had a new film come out, The Little Things, and like it's on HBO Max. Like you can get on HBO Max for 30 days instead of going to the theater. It's in there at the same time, but most people are watching it at home. You know what I'm saying? So people got to change how they watch it. So I just want to know how different it is since COVID hit. Like you said, people on Instagram like Atlanta ain't even never shut down.
Bruh, people want their content and they want their check, and so people are just like, hey, if you're willing to take the risk, we're gonna shoot.
Yeah, I mean, well, get that money, man.
So what are you doing for a precaution yourself?
All right, so on the daily, acting aside, like that's
really
secondary. The typical stuff, really, man. I wash my hands. People clown me because even if I go to my mama's house, I got on a mask. You know, and pardon me if we have any non-Black audience members who may think this is a little alarming to hear, but a lot of us, we get a little offended when you come in our houses with a mask on. I'm not understanding what that's about. I know that's been my experience.
Listen, I'm like, keep your mask on. What?
No, I was talking. My parents, when they came up for Christmas, they had masks on. They had the CD. They had the CDC at the front door.
Okay, but let me say my family crazy.
Look, when we got engaged, you know, my mom had I heard because I wasn't there. She was taking temperatures. So I mean, you know, but it's crazy. It's became a political, you know, like why it's become so political.
Yeah. Well, let me correct myself then. My experience has been a lot of folks have been very sensitive when I come in their house with a mask. I'm like, yo, I gotta take precautions. I gotta protect you and me, man.
Right.
Yeah.
But keep doing what you're doing.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I've seen so many memes and videos. People, they were like, oh, F COVID and D Trump, you know, all this, and then 2 weeks later, I got COVID.
Yeah.
Oh, people somebody love me. So, you know, it's crazy. So
but Atlanta's crazy with it. Like
we know Atlanta be having full on show. Don't even. Hey, what's the mayor? Lance Bottle? She can't even stop it, man. It's crazy. Like no mask. I seen in Houston where Bow Wow threw a party at a club. I forgot the name of the club. It was like thousands of people there. I'm like, y'all can risk our lives for a guy who hasn't had a top 100 hit in 20 years.
Don't do that.
Bow Wow is a legend.
Sorry. Is he? Is he?
Bow Wow is a legend. Bow Wow is very corny on the person side, so we don't give him his credit. But I
mean, he on that show. I mean, you know, excuse me, he on that show. I'm not trying to doubt him, man. I mean, he on that show in Atlanta, but I mean, he ain't had no hit.
Hey, that's facts.
I ain't coming in because listen, ain't nobody about to come after me.
Bow Wow, you ain't got no hit.
You ain't got no hit, bro.
Retweet it. Look, get me up there. I don't care. You don't have no hit. I'm not risking my life to go to no club to die for listening to what's that song he had?
Bounce with me.
Bounce with me. I'm not or Marion. I'm not listening to that, bro. Like people were dope and they want to see Calvin Richardson. Like, dude, okay, I ain't finna go there. But
Bounce was a classic.
Roll bounce.
Roll bounce was 32 years ago, bro. Damn. Exactly. Look, I'm just saying. So, everybody, look, wear your mask. Don't come to my house because I'm not letting you in, and let's get this over with. We're not even going to go into that subject. That's like a long debate. But anyway, Miss Tony, you got anything? You so quiet. Somebody made you mad.
She's so quiet. She over there polishing that diamond ring.
That's all she cared about.
Actually, more things that I care about. Than getting this work done.
Anyway, I know what that means.
Didn't say that. You said that.
Look, we're gonna go to a commercial break for our next segment.
Your favorite segment, Say It With Your Chest, is brought to you by ElevateBySJC.com. Shop for the latest Elevate gear and watch the latest episodes. And don't forget, elevation requires separation. Back to you, SJC.
Thank you, Sherry. Back to you, SJC. Hey guys, if you ever want your business or group or whatever you may have advertised, get with me. Email me at ElevateBySJC@gmail.com. Miss Sherry would be more than glad to. Back to you, SJC. So hit us up. So say it with your chest. So, Mr. Freeman, how this goes is, something on your mind, being petty, or someone or something that made you mad or upset or angry. Hold on. I was gonna let you go, but I think Tony has something on her mind because she sure ain't said anything.
Let him go ahead and go first.
So you trying to warm it up?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Hey man, you got to throw me a bone. I got a lot of stuff I can say. Like, give me an avenue. What we talking about?
Talk about somebody in your family.
Moment.
Somebody in your family.
Don't talk about family.
Okay. How about
let's go.
Say it with my chest. All right. So as a rising professional actor or artist or freelancer, any label you give it, a lot of people move with this notion that we are less likely to be about our I don't want to say our money because it sounds cliche, but for lack of better phrasing, we're less likely to be about our money. We'll take jobs for free and just gain experience. But bruh, I paid those dudes 5 years ago. I got an agent now. You don't call me. You don't inbox me saying I got a show.
Go ahead.
You don't, and bruh, it's been coming out the woodwork since I posted that I have an agent. And I thought that was set like an idea around my professional life now that he's risen to a certain caliber. He's going higher. I'm not really interested in doing YouTube web series with no pay. I'm not. If I'm
that's real.
Series, I need to have at least a nice little $100 check for the day. That's not asking for too much. I need some food on set. I'm not paying for myself, and I need my gas covered. Why? Because I paid my dues. And I'm going higher. You're gonna treat me with the talent and the skill that I've acquired over the years, or don't expect me to be on your show. Period.
Cut the check.
Am I paying you?
No, not the show.
Hold on.
No, I mean a series, like a scripted.
Hold on. We talking about this? Hold on, just play.
No, man, like
yeah, hey, bro. I'm glad you said that. I got two now. You want to go with yours? I got two.
Yeah. Let me.
With my chest.
But I agree with you.
Yeah.
So my say it with your chest this week is I hate it, and I will call you out on it if you try to tell me what to do. Prime example. So we're gonna be real petty. If I'm having, you better not do. Listen, we in the same room now. Anyway, if I say something in passing like, "Oh, I need to do X, Y, and Z," don't you come try to tell me how I need to do X, Y, and Z. Okay.
Make a suggestion.
Yeah. So it's a different in making a suggestion, right? So this is just an example. So I said I need to do something. I can't remember what it is. And so his response was, you just need to write it down and And I was like, no, that's not how I operate. So if I wanted to write something down, I've been writing since I was like 2 or 3. I can write some down if I want to. So that's not how I operate. So I said, you know what? Let me make this a teachable moment because going forward, you will not talk to me that way. Okay. And so I said, what you could do instead of saying you need to do, you can say, hey, I have found it helpful that I write everything in one particular place on a calendar, and I can go from that to see if I need to do anything else, right?
I find it
Just
helpful.
telling me what I'm going to do.
I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write.
Yeah, don't be telling me what I'm gonna do. You can talk to me a different way. So that was my say it with your chest. You see, he real quiet because it all ate up him. Okay.
Start the sentence over. You said I find it helpful.
Yeah, I find it helpful doing it this way instead of telling somebody what to do.
If I can speak on Sam's behalf and all the men of America, we sorry. We don't mean no harm.
Listen. This is why I like Sean. Okay. Thank you.
We just have bad examples and we're just trying to learn. That's all. We sorry.
Guys, thank you for joining Elevated by. Look, you right. Look,
that's my pet peeve though. Like I will shut you down in a minute. I'm sorry, because if you do it to me again, I'm just gonna continue to shut you down. So it's okay to have healthy conversations on what you want to accept in relationships.
I thought this episode was about Sean Freeman.
My bad. Go ahead.
Look. We should have our own podcast. Go ahead, Sean.
I'm gonna be married one day, so this is very beneficial to me as the person. I appreciate that.
Let me tell you about women.
Know that your wife or your girlfriend or whatever is not you. That's the biggest. If you don't
We're
take
not saying
nothing else away from this situation, know that y'all are not the same person. And she does not have to do what you say do when you want to say do it how you want it done.
I don't think it's about that. I think it's also, well, always about compromise, right? I agree about, yes. Instead of telling, it's more about giving feedback. I learned that at my job, which I will not say, but it's about compromise sometimes.
You compromise for things that you will not compromise who you are as a person.
Look, I got something coming up in a couple episodes. We're going to talk about sense of urgency.
Oh.
So it's, to me, I feel what she's saying, but look, we didn't turn this into a doggone session. Hey, to me, it's about, yes, I agree, but it's also about a sense of urgency. I'm not going to get into detail because I'm going to save it for my following episodes, right? But because I want her to be, like, I know she's hungry, right? Nobody's going to outwork her, right? She's the best that do it. But I just want to make sure, and before I go further, she has the best candles in the world. So I'll promote the hell out you.
What about the silence, though? What about letting somebody
grow in silence, but
so
also
don't offer your suggestions
but you also need to have a sense of urgency.
I agree.
How do you balance that out?
No, what I'm saying is it's a better way in how you communicate what you're trying to say. That's all I'm saying.
But
don't tell me
what about when your woman is aggressive when she provides you feedback? You need to change that on that screen.
Because society has conditioned us.
But look, it's like, look, I can't play the victim. Like, she played the victim like a couple of days ago, right? So we got into the whole rigmarole. So soon as I tried to play the victim, she, you'll be all right.
You better toughen up.
See what I'm saying? Hey, I proved my point. Look, hey, son, as soon as we got on here, she's like, you need to make sure to elevate. I'm like, dang, baby, you ain't talking to me in a soft tone.
I'm so particular, right?
I'm particular about sense of urgency then.
Okay, calm down.
See, I was on your side. I was on your side first, fam. I was on your side at first.
I know. I need you to come back to my side.
See, look.
Now I'm moving to Sam's side a little bit.
No, you see how she critiques and she's particular. I'm cool with that, but let me be strong in the sense of urgency, right? So that's your strong suit. This is my strong
urgent.
suit.
You can just modify how you convey your urgency. Just modify it.
I agree.
Thank you, because I don't talk reckless. I be in a cool, calm tone.
Baby, I done got a whole lot better. Look, we just got engaged a month ago. We ain't gonna make it yet.
This all
look, we need to have our own podcast called Countdown to Crawford. That'd be dope.
Hey, that's not. Hey, is that y'all's hashtag? Like y'all's wedding hashtag?
That's what she created on Pinterest like years ago.
My Pinterest board. Listen, it done took 5 years to get here. So
this is a bash me up on say what you fish. Let her get it out though. I want to get it out.
No, I'm good.
No, go ahead.
This is giving me real good like study material for my next role. So I'm with it.
Let me tell you, you're never going to win. I promise you. I gave up a long time ago. You're never going to win, ever. You're never going to win. Understand that. They're never going to compromise. Look, they're compromise on their time. Like when I bring something up, she busy. Oh, I'm working. Mm-hmm. But when she brings something up, I gotta stop what I'm doing.
No, because you do
See,
inopportune moments.
See, what about you though?
I've learned something. I've learned something. If y'all let me interrupt 1 second, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I've learned that men typically, of course, it's generalizations here. Typically, we're very like verbal and outward with whatever we're talking about. Women may seem like they're not giving you a bit of attention, but their behavior will show you when they start to kind of like she's taking note or she's hearing you. She might not say it because they got their little chip on their shoulder a lot of
They're
times.
like cats. They like the.
But they listen. They listen.
I'll be a pussycat.
I'm weak. Oh, look, I ain't even got to my part yet, man. Golly. Look, I love this.
Man.
Look, 2 things.
Okay.
Ooh, I hope my audience don't kill me for this. It don't matter. It's my show. It's our show, baby. See? See how I communicate? Our. ElevateBySJC, not featuring, but with Tony Talks.
You
she
can't
put Hawt Wicks and Scents with Sam? No, she don't. She put
Absolutely not, because you're
exactly.
not on that LLC. Listen, you are not on that LLC. Am I on this LLC?
Roof on top of your head. look, this is by him. This is by
Get it together.
All right. Look, so to all my people out there, and me and Tony had this conversation like all the time. I respect what she do, right? It's hard to produce your own show, edit it, post it, doing your own website, all those things, right? Paying for subscriptions for streaming, to output your show, audio, website fees, all those things, right? Equipment.
That's a lot.
Do not expect me to teach you how to start podcasting without a fee. Let me phrase that one more time.
You mean for like the audience or for her?
Anybody. Hold on.
Not me.
No, not her.
I'm about to say, whoa.
Free 100. Let me get anything she want. She get anything she want.
Oh.
Trying to build a house, all that. Listen, let me repeat this.
Yeah.
I will never forget. Oh, he would put our solution in. I will never forget when I first started. I was watching videos, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I had to learn how to connect my equipment, how to stream. Mm-hmm. I had, shout out to my boss circle. Miss Holt helped me out. Hey, this is what you need to do, right? But every other thing as far as how to connect equipment, how to record, how to post it, or other things, right? Or how to brand and all those things. There's things we did together. No one taught me how to do those things, right? I put in quality time. You put in quality time to act, right? Mm-hmm. So if someone comes to me and say, hey, Sam or Mr. SJC, can you help me start my podcast? Yeah. I will tell you how much time you're going to put into it, but I'm not going to teach you for free.
Okay.
Because all the effort and time I put in, I cannot give that for free.
Yeah.
I always tell people all the time, I can teach you several things, right? I can teach you how to hunt, I can teach you all those things, but you cannot have my money.
Okay.
So that's my say it with your chest. Go ahead.
Oh, no objection. I just want clarification. Because when you say not for free, you mean like literally like it's gonna come with an invoice, or you mean like I'm not just gonna give it to you easy? Like which one?
No. So if you ask me, Sean, I know this is about you. This is real. If you ask me, hey Sam, how you start a podcast? I'm like, hey, these are the websites I use, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna give you surface level. But if you want me to help you produce your show, help you how to record, how to post it from this site to that site, see your numbers, all that.
Hard work.
That's a service.
Yeah, that's a service. There's nothing in life for free. Because I guarantee you, those same people that want stuff for free, when you ask them for something, guess what they're gonna say? That'd be $20.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna care about your household but you. So I always put my family first. So we gotta eat.
Straight up.
Kirsten loves to go to Dollar Tree. She loves donuts. Hershey, my dog, he sleep. He needs Cheerios. Hershey, a dog.
Who named him that?
Kirsten did.
Okay. No.
We'll show Hershey on he gonna have his own episode, but that's real. That's why I say with your chest, but that's just real. I just think that people need to respect the talent that you give, whether it's doing candles, whether it's acting, whether it's doing t-shirts, whether it's podcasting, running a website. It's not free.
Yeah,
I say it with your chest.
Straight up.
Cool.
I feel like you need like a bomb, like an explosive sound clip.
Oh, I got
Yeah,
this. That'll do. A bomb. I'm gonna use that.
Like,
In the future. I'm gonna use that.
yeah.
Look, Tony said. She said, I didn't know that many people came from Dothan that was celebrities. Do you remember
celebrities? Don't be putting add no words to my thing. Oh, you about to do the clip?
Yeah.
That's my favorite. Oh my goodness.
Look, this is the most famous celebrity.
It's my favorite clip of all time. Every time I see it, I definitely do a whole cackle.
Hey, let me play it. Tell me if you remember this.
Morning, Mr. Newsom. How are you, sir? Anything changed?
I'm fine.
Anything changed since we spoke last time?
Excuse me. Get back.
No, I'm just asking you if anything changed since last time.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Do you have any plans to resign?
Excuse me.
Sir, you cannot. You can't do that.
Dr. Newsom. What's happening, man? Yeah. I'm sorry for a second. Doctor.
How about would you be willing to resign if it would mean a better deal?
Let me tell you something. Dr. Newsom. Okay.
I'm about to make a shirt
that was so dope, bro.
Listen, I'm about to make a shirt that's gonna say, let me tell you something. Dr. Newsom.
Hey, Amos Newsom, watch this. Watch Elevate by SJC. I'm not even commissioned no more. It don't matter. I don't even live in Dothan.
Bro, I was today years old when I found out that was in Dothan.
For real?
I did not know that.
You did not know that was in Dothan?
I didn't know. Nah, bro. It makes sense when you look at the logistics. Everyone from home was posting it.
Right.
I didn't know who he was. I didn't know.
Bro, it was on World Star Hip Hop, I believe, when it first came out a long time ago.
Hilarious.
That was crazy. But no, Mr. Freeman, like, what's
Yeah.
Hey, dude, I didn't have the other clip, but that dude's face was like bloody and everything, bro.
Damn.
He must have some sharp fingernails.
That's that. I grew up in the civil rights era. This, bro.
Hey, crazy part is I watched another clip that showed it from a different side. The actual reporter had the camera in his hand right here while he holding the mic, so he had double duty that day.
Hey man, you gotta let people be.
That was crazy, man. But what's next for you, man? Like, what's next for Sean Freeman?
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I just exited off. 1 second. Let me get back to y'all. Hold on. My apologies. 1 second. I'm sorry. My apologies, y'all. Can y'all hear me?
You're good.
We should cut you off, but go ahead.
Woo! Nah, what's next for me, man? I don't want to assume that people who are watching this follow me on Facebook, so I'll just refer back to something I posted like a few days ago. Since I signed with my agency back in November, like the 20th or 11th, something like that, I've had 4 auditions. May not sound that big, but in actor world, 4 legit Screen Actors Guild auditions is what's up. I auditioned for Queen of the South. I don't know if y'all know.
Get out of here.
Listen, I binge watched it. Oh my God. If you show up on that screen, listen. Oh my God.
Well, I know some though. Hey, we want to come to Hollywood, LA, New York, Atlanta. You better get my plane.
Bro, look, they're filming season 5, and this isn't confidential, so I'm not telling that.
Okay.
They're filming season 5 in New Orleans because season 4 is shot in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, be careful how I'm talking. Dumas, one of the main characters, the black dude, Dumas from New Orleans. Anyway, yeah. So
you gonna be in part of his pack? I can't even talk because I'm excited.
No, it's cool. No, I don't know whether or not I got it.
Are you gonna be
those type of auditions are not coming in, is what I'm saying. So like I had to like he was the person I had to read the scene with, not him physically, but that was the character that I would be playing if I was cast for it. So I've done that. I did a step up on stars and shit. So like the audition quality has been going up. And so I can't tell you what's next. I just know that it's a number game, bro. And I'm hopeful in it because
you better stop saying bro and say sis.
Sis. What?
You say bro to me, sis to her. You like,
okay. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a number game, y'all. Look, what it is.
It's cool.
That's facts though, because I'll get in trouble for that later on in the future. I'm talking to both people. It's just you're right beside my eye level, so I'm like, yeah, my bad. But nah, so I don't know what's next as far as what's gonna come. That's the nature of the business. But I know it's a number game. If I go on 50 auditions between now and December for like national networks, I'm at least gonna book 2. I'm at least gonna get 2. So I'm just preparing for whatever that role may be, man. And sis, yeah.
Put me on. I think it's time for me to go and cross over and
You might as well, man.
It's time.
Hey, let's go.
Hey, bro, I'm coming. I'm out there.
Hey,
what gonna play though?
You might be outside with your mask, COVID restrictions. We can't have nobody.
Oh, they ain't going nowhere. Hey, I got a question, and the flyer is gonna come after this show. I saw this on your Facebook maybe a month or two ago. I can't remember, right? It says, give me any role, I'll play that MFer like I really lived it. See, Elevate, Mr. SJC, he can't cuss. So, yeah, you know what MF mean.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Hey, man, I'm young Sammy Jackson. I drop the MF bomb all the time, bro. Simply put, I think I was actually saying something with my chest when I was inspired to make that caption. Okay. And it was original. No one said it. It came from my mind. I don't know. I was just kind of boasting on, I think, my God-given talents as an actor. I'm like, yo, give me any role, and I'm going to play that MF like I really lived it. Like, you're going to believe it, and you're going to enjoy what you're watching. And so that was almost like an affirmation for me. That was reminding the people who follow me, and I meant every piece of it.
Cool. Well, I'm most definitely following you all. I'm proud of you, man. I ain't going to call you young man. What?
I got a question.
Because I was so about to ask. I got like 3 or 4, but I'm gonna keep it like the 1 or 2. Because we know you gotta get on your private jet, your PJ, like Rick Ross said. My
Uber. Uber.
Oh, Uber.
What did you think of? Do you watch Netflix? Hold on. Do you watch? Series? What was the one that just came out? Cutthroat City. Did you watch that? Okay. I was about to say, what did you think about the acting in there?
Nah, like what's it about though?
It's based in New Orleans post Katrina. And it's kind of like this guy has to make a decision on what he's gonna do to let his family survive. T.I.'s in it. That's why I was about to actually.
Oh, that I ain't watched it either. Is it?
Oh, yeah, it's like the Vitiligo.
Yeah, T.I. Terrence Howard. It is, because at the end it's like a little plot twist, whatever. Like you really are. I'm not gonna give it away, but what happens in the end didn't really happen, but it was all part of a story. So
there go Hershey. Go ahead. My bad.
I'm gonna have to check that out then. I'm gonna have to check that out.
The acting was it.
Hey,
that's what I was gonna ask.
Do y'all have acting for dogs? Look, Hershey came and made an appearance.
Hey, I believe there's a role for everyone in the universe. They have dogs legit. I know they don't probably act, but you know what? I take that back. They do have legit dogs who are like trained to perform in front of a camera. So
do you watch Wishbone? Do you know know what it is though?
I know what it is.
It's the Wishbone dog. I mean, that's the type of dog Wishbone is. And so every time somebody asks me what type of dog it is, they like, oh, I don't know. And I'm like, it's the Wishbone dog. And people are like, I didn't know.
I mean, it looks like a dog made for TV.
But I always thought though, for real, is how do like little babies and young kids, how do they train them to act so well on TV?
Man, that's crazy. I'm still learning, so I don't have all the answers for it. I know from what I've experienced on like say a Netflix documentary or just YouTube research. I don't think it's fair to the kids. I hope my head don't get bitten off for saying that. Yeah. I don't think it's fair for dramatic roles. If it's like a cute like Disney Channel show, that's something. But a lot of these kids literally are in scenes that I feel that they don't know whether or not it's real or fake. Like if the mom is getting murdered and the kid is watching it and they got to cry on set. I'm like, how do you know this ain't gonna traumatize this kid later on because the mom wanted to get a check? Like I don't know how.
Right. I seen it's a show I watched called Shameless that's on Showtime. And they're grown now. It's about to go off. I think it's like the last season, but they were going back in time showing when they first started. The boy name is Carl, and what was the other girl name? I can't. I'll think about it later. But anyway, they were actually interviewing them when they were little, and how they were actually like acting this out. I just thought it was amazing. How do they get like a 6 or 7? Now, Kirsten, like she's very smart, right? But how do they get Kirsten to act the role? You see what I'm saying?
Wait, she's about 7.
Kirsten 7. How old are you? 7?
Yeah, she's 7.
7 going on.
She's in the room.
7 going on 41. She's in the room playing with Hershey.
Okay. If they're about 6 or 7, they I think they're developed enough to be able to work with a coach, and they explain it to them. Hey, these are the circumstances. It's all imaginary. We're gonna pretend. For example, the circumstances: your mom comes home from work. she lost her job. You guys got to hurry up and move before the landlord kicks you out.
Right.
So you know how that feels, right, sweetie? You know, you would be sad, right? How do you express sadness? And then the kid shows sadness, right? When the camera says, like they basically coach it through them bit by bit. And they make it rock and roll, man.
Crazy. I was like, dang, how did it was the little boy, a black dude named Liam. I'm sorry, I got 2 more questions. We can wrap it up. I'm sorry.
Cool.
But they were showing like for 3 seasons, no lie. And I thought it was kind of like racist because he's the only black kid in the family. It's called The Gallagher's. Watch it on Showtime.
Okay.
I'm saying this and I ain't get paid for
I know,
it.
you keep name
But my
dropping.
bad. Anyway, I'm name dropping. Come The little boy named Liam, he didn't have any like speaking words for 5 seasons. He just started speaking 4 years ago. So I'm like, how did they get this little boy to act like at the time when he first started, he's probably like 3. How do you get a kid not to say anything on scene? He had long scenes too. So it just always thought, how do they get people to act?
Yeah.
Like,
well,
not the same thing.
How to get kids.
How do
honestly, that's a couple kind of challenge because one is, of course, the kid's acting ability, being able to believably portray this,
right?
I don't know, the circumstances or whatever. But the other side is just filmmaking magic, man. What you see on the screen is like a 5-minute long scene. They may have literally broken that up into like 12 bits. Like, be mindful that every time you see the camera positioned a different way, they literally said, and cut. All right, let's rearrange. And we're going to take it from here. So by the time they piece it together.
You be on set all day.
All day, bro. All day for one scene.
For one scene.
So,
wow.
So it may seem like, in essence, that it's taking the child, it's going to require a whole bunch of like focus, but they probably had 20 breaks in between that 1 5-minute clip.
That's why I can only imagine how long it takes to make it like a blockbuster hit, like how many days and weeks and months, like Coming to America 2, or like little thing. I wonder how long it really took.
I don't know. Tyler Perry said he did, what's that movie? A Fall from Grace in 2 weeks?
Yeah, was it 2 weeks or
what?
Yeah. Was it 1 day or was it 2 weeks?
Or 2 days? I don't know, child.
Yeah, but yeah, he said,
I mean, he got the whole setup, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean,
outsource nothing.
People criticize him for working so fast because normally you can't really get.
But his stuff good though.
Yeah.
It like at one point it was a drop off, but now like if you watch like Sisters or The Oval, what's the other one? The Assisted Living. He getting back.
It's a numbers game though too, like you were saying, because you can with him, he produces a lot. So at some point, something is going to hit, regardless of what, you know what I'm saying. So it is definitely a numbers game. So he producing, or I don't know if you call it producing. What do you call it?
Yes, he's producing it. Yeah,
producing.
Yeah, creating it, putting it out there. Yeah.
So what advice you give to someone like Kirsten or anyone that's trying to start acting or wants to be acting? But before you start though, rest in peace to Cicely Tyson. She was on The Fall from Grace. Man, like she was a dope actress, man. They was talking about all the actual shows, or like she was in the 1950s, like on
I was gonna say,
the first black woman on, like, I didn't know she was on a soap opera. I forgot which one it was. I was like, what?
It was like 98 or 99.
That was no, they said she was 96.
96, yeah.
96, yeah.
Like she was on a soap opera in the 50s. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, legacy to
yeah, like basically her whole life she's been on film.
Yeah.
So just imagine her catalog. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So shout out to Miss Tyson. Rest in peace.
Thank you. Rest in peace. That's real, man. Respect. My advice. Don't know how to answer that exactly. Are you meaning for someone who wants to do it, or
who wants to do it? Your advice on somebody who wants to do it and have that grustle, that grind and that hustle. You heard that before? We done some gems today. That grustle. So what advice is someone that wants to act or be an actress and have that grustle like you?
All right, me 5 years ago would have said, hey, you need to find some kind of way, find a gatekeeper to get close to the fastest celebrity or director so you can kind of get your foot in the door. That's kind of everybody's general playbook. Meet somebody who's already doing it, latch on to them. I mean, now I know that's the absolute wrong way to go. And it sounds super cheesy and cliche, but it's legit. If your mind is not prepared, you need to know what a script is. You need to know how to read a line. You need to know how to conduct yourself in front of a camera. All the in and outs. So I say they need to be educated. Learn about action. Learn about the art, the craft. once you have that kind of knowledge and that scope of where you want to go, you need to kind of, you know, make a plan like anything else in life and just jump for it, man. You're going to have to pay your dues. You're going to have to do a lot of free work, but you're going to gain actual experience, not on some BS stuff, but like truly you're in front of the camera as much as you possibly can. You're only going to grow as an artist doing that. And when you get to that place where you can finally penetrate the big industry, go for it, because you've had years of experience preparing for it. So I say make sure you know what you want, prepare your best for it before you actually try to go out there and do it.
Are you reading any books that, you know, that help you study, be an actor, or like one of your role models?
Funny you said that, and I know this sounds real fake when I said, "Oh, I always read books." I'm not a scholar.
Hell no, you know.
But no,
once a year.
Man, look, and I know, shout out to my friend. I know we're known to be scholars, but I don't fall into that category on the regular. I don't just pick up a book every Friday. I'm gonna start a new book this week. No, I'm not.
How do you do it? Start a new book this week.
Nah, but ironically, the last two books I read, one was by Sidney Poitier. It's called The Measure of a Man. He autobiographed that book back in he wrote it back in 2001, and currently Denzel Washington's I think it's called The Hands That Guided Me. I'm reading that right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man, it's dope. And it's not really about acting, but it's kind of learning like their journey and how.
Hold on. Hold on.
Like
what's the Denzel book? The Hands That Guided
Denzel's?
Huh?
Yeah, Denzel's is called A Hand Who Guided Me or A Hand That Guided Me. He's basically talking about, like, he's interviewing a lot of different people and talking about their influences and all that kind of stuff that kind of, you know, helped usher them to be the people who they are today. But yeah, man, it's not really about acting, but it's kind of teaching me like how their mind works and how they move. And I'm learning I'm realizing now like how those like pivotal moments and those things in their life really makes them a fuller performer on screen. And so, you know, it's helping me in that regard for sure.
Cool. Have you ever written? Oh my god!
Woo! Hey boy!
I'm trying to say
New
written.
year.
Oh my god! I'm so
New
sorry.
Me.
It's my fault.
I got too excited.
I said autobiography.
Everybody just off the day.
Listen, I got tongue tied. Have you ever written any type of screenplay or short story, anything like that?
Yeah.
Am I actually?
Have
you put that on your social media? Because I feel like I've seen it.
Here's the fun. Yeah, I did.
Okay. I
forgot about that. Yeah, I have. Yeah, it's my first baby, man. And just a disclaimer. And this ain't a knock for anybody who writes typical stuff, but I'm not a typical writer. I want to write stuff that's like, for instance, Hidden Figures was not a typical Black cinema, or I don't know if y'all saw Spike Lee's. He made like a new Back to the Future Black version recently.
I've heard of it, but I never watched it.
But I'm saying my point is not like typical Black narratives. I want to write for us and our perspective, but it's just not, oh my God, my wife has been cheating on me and I got to go kill her. You know what I mean? There's so many more stories to write, man.
Right.
Yeah, bro.
Same old.
Yeah, and I don't want that. I'm just writing a short story right now about an artist who is struggling to make it, and you see all the great things that come along the way, man. You don't even see if he makes it or not, but you ride with him in that middle place, that moment right before he makes it, and you just appreciate it. So that's what I'm writing right now.
I'm writing about a dog and a 7-year-old daughter that loves her parents, and a fiance that, never mind.
I'm gonna write about going to see a man about a dog.
Look, I know we gotta wrap up. My last question. What's he on?
I know.
Oh, okay. Look, last question though. Like, have you ever had any haters like they say you're not gonna make it, or people that's back in your hometown? I'm not sure where you're from, but they say, oh, you know, he think he gonna make it, he can't act. You know, things of that sort. Because people always got an opinion, but they sitting at home watching Maury, you know, or they sitting at home watching the 5 o'clock news, or they're sitting home watching. Yeah, we back. We got disconnected. You know, I got a little excited. You know, whoo, my bad. God forget. Still recording. Anyway, look, guys, this is real life. This not no Screen Guilds actor or Hollywood. This is real life. But people that hates or always got an opinion to say something, but they're not. I'm not gonna say they're really doing anything, but they don't know, you know, what it takes to be who you are as a person, or an actor, or actor trying to make it, who's going to make it. I know you're going to make it, or has already made it. Like, Have you ever had those situations or dealing with any kind of situation like that?
How much longer do we have in this podcast to talk?
Bro, I know you should wrap it up 30 minutes ago, but
that man, look, that's a whole nother segment right there. Yeah, absolutely, man. But honestly, like reading the book I mentioned about Denzel and Sidney Poitier, everybody kind of, even you, I'm sure, like we're doing a podcast. I'm sure you have other things that are already established, but this new venture, someone could like have their opinions on it. Like,
right.
What's the point? How is it? You know, but yeah, of course, I think we all do.
Well, my homeboy, before you go fun, my homeboy told me the other day on a phone call, he called me the new church. You have to see why he said that. I think he's coming up because my overall goal, and I cut you off, I know I asked you a question. Nah. My overall goal for Elevate is to get people that I like. My catalog of people that I know, I have a black book.
Yeah.
That I can network you with. That's what it's all, creating a network of people. I know someone that, an actor, Mr. Freeman, right? I know Miss Hawt Wicks over here. I know a couple teachers. I know Miss Carrie J. I know Denton has been on here. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. My boss circle. I know, Miss Shirley. She's all about never give up, helping people to realize that there's a tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I got a pastor that's coming on next week. Mm-hmm. I got real estate agents coming on.
Oh, church. So you're the new church.
The new church. Got me.
Like various people all coming together under one. It's like, okay.
Right.
And you're like the voice of it. Hey.
So
hey,
yeah.
You might want to go ahead and just copyright that, like trademark that.
You might want to, for real.
The new church.
Some way, kind of.
I'm just saying.
How would I word it though?
The new church.
The new church. Okay, I will. But yeah.
That could be like your another tagline.
Yeah.
What, call hashtag the new church?
Or like a catchphrase, or like, I don't know. That's that.
The black book, the Elevate's black book. Elevate's new church.
New church, or a new kind of church. I don't know.
No. Yeah, I gotta figure that one out on camera.
Yeah. But yeah, he called me the new church on the phone call. But I think he's a doctor. He's gonna come on in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Like, because it just that. So that's like my overall goal with Elevate by SJC. So yeah, forget who. If I have haters or whatever, right? It's all about elevate my people and getting our name out there. So how do you deal with that? Like, what do you say to the things of this sort?
All right, check it out. So this is how I deal with it. By the way, when I do stuff like this, that's me saying, no, Derek, we're not going to say that on air. Let's buy yourself some time. Let's not word it that way. But no, seriously, I'm about to be 32. I may not look like it, but I'm about to be 32. So in my 32 long years of living, man, I've learned a few things about just people. And I realized that the truth is, nope, not saying that. The truth is,
come on, we need it. Look,
most people only have their limited scope of the world. And I get it. In that small scope, what happened?
A box.
We can call it a box. Yeah.
That's another. We can start a whole nother conversation. Go ahead,
bro. Look, and you know what I mean. And their box is their box, man. So to see someone who's kind of like doing something that's out of their norm or what they would perceive to be valuable or tangible, I get it. They automatically associate you or those like me with those who kind of said they're going to do something, and like 3 weeks later they stop because they didn't have any success. So they learn. Through time, they've been conditioned to believe that people are not going to do what they say they're going to do. So I don't take it personally no more, because I get it. However, I'm just going to keep doing my job, right. And eventually they're going to be shown the work. Right. So that's how I make that happen.
That's true. And like, I think the biggest thing for me is there's so much more than just where I'm at. There's so many people out there, and we got to stop thinking of, just Madison or just Atlanta or just Huntsville or just Dothan or just Montgomery. It is so much. Like my overall goal was never just to be for this city or the city, the city I'm from. It was to get out in multiple cities, multiple countries, you know, all kind of places, right? So
y'all can be
my podcast may not be for them.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So what you about to say?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna say, look, y'all can go be the kings of y'all city. That's fine. I'm trying to.
Right. I ain't about that.
I got bigger dreams.
Right.
Yeah.
So I feel you. So, but that's real, man. I just think honestly, I'm not gonna say like this. Don't say that, Sam. I'm gonna say people overall
Okay.
need to understand at the end of the day, not only if you're not donating or giving to Elevate by SJC, silence is required.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
And like I said earlier, I'm gonna take my baby's feedback. At the end of the day, growth requires silence, but you know, at the end of the day, every episode may not be for everybody, right? So
yeah, man.
I just hope people understand that. I know we gotta end, but look, overall is you cannot care what people think about you.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody paying my bills but me. Oh, I'm sorry, maybe too, right? Nobody's paying the bills. So only person opinion matters is Kirsten, Hershey, and Tony. That's all, right? So if it don't please you, that's not my problem.
Hey.
Because at the end of the day, when we get to those pearly gates,
woo,
we shall be judged individually. And when you die alone. All right, I'm done. Hey, now everyone, please stand as the offering comes as the pastor says. Collection plates, please stand as the doors of the church are now open.
The new church.
Mr. Freeman, do you have anything else to say? Because I know this will be a whole nother segment. Sorry, ran over, man. You know, sometimes it gets deep on here. We appreciate you.
And I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all, man.
I hope this Elevate gets you to that next level. Hope people see, dang, he's a great actor. Let's network with him. That's what it's all about.
Straight up.
I appreciate you for not charging me. I appreciate you for allowing us to come on here, going past 35 minutes as you text me 2 hours ago. We appreciate you. How can you?
So long-winded, okay?
How can you be reached, brother? Because I will keep going on.
Hey, I'm long-winded too, man.
That's a dude that has a podcast. He does it once a year for 24 hours a whole day. That's all he do is talk. My bad.
Wow.
How can you be reached?
All of my social media handles are the same. It's SEAN Freeman. Everything is as it sounds. That's on Instagram and Facebook. Except for Instagram, it's Sean Freeman ____. So yeah, contact me. If you text me or inbox me, don't be upset if I don't respond immediately. A lot of people write me, but I'll get around to it.
Cool. Miss Tony, how can you be reached?
At Miss Hawt _1 on Instagram and also at Hawt Wicks, and then on Facebook at Hawt Wicks and Scents.
Follow me, Hawt Wicks, HAWT.
HAWT, yes.
Okay.
Elevate by SJC on all streaming platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Cash App, Venmo.
My Cash App is is $DERIC 06. Once again, that is $Derek 06.
Make sure you text that to me so I can put it in the podcast notes. Real talk.
No, I'm just ain't do that, man.
Okay. Look, my but no, we appreciate you, man. Real talk. It's most definitely been a great conversation, a blessing. Hopefully you'll come back to see us. Thank you for taking the time out. I always forget to go over this. So I am a little rusty. It's been a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how we end this podcast is I say elevation requires, and all us together say separation. Y'all got it?
Got it.
I'm a little rusty. All right, guys, we appreciate you guys. Make sure you follow me on all streaming platforms. If you want to be on the podcast, you got great ideas, ad placement, wear your paraphernalia, or if you just want to cuss me out, ElevateBySJC@gmail.com. I appreciate you so much. New year, new me, 2021. We have Pastor Keith Shoulders coming up.
Okay.
We're turning towel on that podcast, my Bible. Also Grace Media. Also, we have Dr. Christopher Lee Howard, who's coming up thereafter. He is a great, what is he? He is a
neuropsychologist.
A neuropsychologist.
Neuroscience.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you watch the episode. It's going to be dope. It's good. I promise you. All right, guys, until next time. Until next time, make sure you guys know that elevation requires
Separation.
Separation.
Peace.
One love.